I just bought an ungodly amount of chicken from Korea's KFC. We're gonna be trying all of these menu items, ranking them and seeing which one's the best. I'm gonna be sweating grease after today's video. I reckon we start off this video a little bit healthy and we'll just go for this garlic buttered rice. It's not the most moist rice, so I can see the oil is like solidified on it. But in terms of flavor, that rice is packed with garlic. I love the taste of garlic, and I don't mind the fact that my breath is going to be stanky after this. For just plain rice, I'd easily put this in B tier. Mashed potato and gravy. This is definitely a side that I would get over the rice, even over the fries, I think. Although this is kind of new to Korea. That mash is so creamy. And the gravy, I mean, it's KFC gravy. You really can't go wrong. I would drink a bucket of the KFC gravy just by itself. Here's a weird one that you might not expect. They actually sell fried chicken skin, just straight up chicken skin. This stuff is so oily and greasy, but it's the best part about the KFC experience. That is so fire. Not to mention some KFC chicken skin dipped in gravy and mash. Yeah, God tier. Gravy and mash by itself, putting it in C tier. The chicken skin though, S tier item. Bring it to every KFC in the world, not just Korea. Korea's really been gatekeeping everyone. KFC fries, honestly, they're cold by now. They're not really my favorite fries in the first place. Probably gonna give my love to McDonald's in that department. Just nowhere near salty enough. And they give me that theme park vibe. I'm not sure if that means anything to anyone, but it tastes like a theme park. F tier, KFC chicken nuggets. Luckily, I did buy some KFC gravy, so we're not going in dry with this one. Similar to McDonald's chicken nuggets, however, where KFC comes in clutch, they pack those, what is it, like 54 herbs and spices or something like that, into the batter of the chicken nugget. It's not bad, but I would rather just eat a plain chicken nugget. I'll go for the original full chicken wings if I want this flavor. This needs to be more of an original, tastes like foam, tastes like nothing sort of chicken nugget. But put it in like C tier. Excuse me. The KFC biscuits, or as we call them in the UK, scones. This probably won't taste like a scone. I don't think they use sugar in this type of thing. But this is very cakey, almost like dry, I would say. I can already, like, just looking at it and feeling it in my fingers, I know exactly how this is gonna feel in my mouth. Okay. It's a lot more fluffy than I expected. It does become like a cement mixture inside of my mouth by the time I'm finished chewing. But honestly, B tier? It's so buttery that it pulls it through. Scones have you beat. If this was a scone, it would be S tier. But because it's an American style biscuit, I'm giving it a C tier. No. Did I say B? I'm downgrading it to a C tier. We'll do one of the KFC rice bowls. This one is Yangnyeom chicken. Yangnyeom chicken is like a sweet sort of syrupy sauce with Korean flavorings to it. Definitely one of the most popular flavors of like fried chicken here. With a bit of rice on there, some cheese and some sauce. I think there's mayonnaise in this as well. Like, this is a meal. Just cut these parts. One of the downsides with this type of sauce is the chicken completely loses its crispiness. It's good though, like syrupy chicken. I love sweet flavored chicken. Yeah, that's pulling me back up. A tier. And it could have been S, just if the chicken was just a bit more crispy, but I don't think there's anything they can do about that. This is just kind of, I don't think it's possible for it to be S tier. It is great though. You should absolutely try Yangnyeom chicken. It's so good. I don't want any more. I got way too much food. Way too much food left to rank. I can't be eating all of this right now. Don't worry, I'm giving the leftover foods to my family, my friends, my fiance, and I'm gonna be eating this over the next like 3-4 days. Pray for my waistline. This one is the teriyaki chicken version. Basically the same thing. I'm hoping that this remains a bit crispy compared to the other one, but it's not really, even under the fork, it's not feeling like it. I love the tangy, smoky flavor of the teriyaki. God, that is thick. Sprite Zero, I am on a diet after all. Yeah, teriyaki chicken bowl. I don't think it's as good as the Yangnam chicken. It's just simply like a matter of preference. I love the sweetness of the Yangnam chicken. Teriyaki, I used to not be a fan. I've slowly grown to like it, so gonna give this one a B tier. I think me, like 1 or 2 years ago, would have put this in F. I gotta pace myself because there's like 12 burgers coming after this. I cannot believe how many options of chicken sandwiches they have at KFC here. The Twister wrap, not really a big wrap person. I do like the KFC ones, the wrap of the day or whatever they usually do, where it's a little bit cheaper. But KFC, can't say I've ever tried this. I am a big fan of wraps in general. I honestly would have this type of thing for dinner every day if possible. But in Korea, you can't get the low carb wraps. I know this one isn't low carb, but just the fact that one tortilla has like 200, 300 calories in it makes me sad. This is a really solid wrap, a little bit too much sauce in there, but I give that an A tier. My fiance's family is gonna hate me. I always give them my leftover food. They get boxes of American snacks, pizzas and chicken, everything. I'm surprised they haven't complained yet. I never give them anything healthy. Here's some egg tarts. Originally, I thought these were a savory item. They used to have a chocolate version of it, so I never really wanted to try the egg version. Didn't realize it would be so sweet. It's more like a custard tart and less like a egg tasting thing. Not to mention, like, listen to that listen to that crispiness. The crunch is just overwhelming. Yeah, this one I'm not giving away. It's way too good. This is S tier. S tier material all the way. All right, with that, I think we've finished the sides. Let's get a move on and try some of the chicken. Surprisingly, only 2 boxes. They kind of packed everything a bit together, but surprisingly, they don't have very much in the ways of chicken flavor. Sometimes they come out with new varieties of chicken, but I suppose we'll just start with the original chicken. Pretty much the same. I imagine it's going to be the same as like every other chicken I've ever had. This is very oily to the touch. I'm going to imagine a little bit crispy, but the chicken skin on this beats the fried chicken skin that I tried before. I'm sure of that. Oh yeah, it's the juiciness of the chicken, the fattiness, the oiliness. Like, I don't know if you can see this on the camera, but the box is seeped through with oil, and that's just on the top. I'm honestly scared to look at the bottom of the box. This is like, the discoloration is crazy. Just as solid as every other KFC chicken I've had in my life. When it comes to KFC chicken, especially the original one, A tier? Yeah, I've had better in my life, but there's always that nostalgic flavor when it comes to KFC and any of the big fast food brands. Hot crispy chicken. This is basically the hot crispy chicken wings, but in tender form. I don't remember if I've ever seen they do this in the UK. Usually it's just like the mini chicken wings version. They're a little bit spicy, but this is just a fully edible tender version. It's the crispiest of the lot. A little spicy kick. It's nothing crazy. It's KFC after all. But solid. I think I would take tenders over the chicken wings anyway. This is probably also an A tier, but just above the original chicken. I just can't put it in S tier, especially without gravy, which I seem to have lost. Yangnam style chicken, however, in boned format. Not in the tender cut up rice box way. This is an absolute mess. But it tastes like heaven. The sweetness of Yangnam flavoring. plus the original. It still has that hint of original KFC chicken. Would never complain about that, apart from the nuggets. But S tier, easy S tier. This is like difficult to not like, apart from the fact that it's absolutely covering my fingers with sauce. But who doesn't love licking their fingers after some KFC? It's literally in the name, finger licking good. The chicken out of the way, that leaves us with these chicken sandwiches slash chicken burgers. In Korea, they are called chicken burgers. Stop being angry at me for calling them chicken burgers. I know everyone else calls them chicken sandwiches, but in the UK, in Korea, in Australia, we call them chicken burgers. Sue me. Completely forgot about these. Coleslaw and corn salad. Not even trying them, they're going in the F tier. Anyone who thinks otherwise, your opinion is void. I'm so sweaty. I'm so sweaty. This is bad. This is really bad. This is the Colonel burger. I'm guessing this is like the Savers menu. I'm pretty sure it's cheaper. It's very thin. And God, they packed this with lettuce. That's a -1 already. And what they've really tried to do is hide their mistake by pumping it full of mayonnaise. I said this in one of the last videos, but Colonel's been having a fun time in the kitchen. Always pumped full of mayo. The chicken flavor's great. Well, okay, it's not that great. C tier? Yeah, C tier, that seems fair. It's a Savers menu burger. This is another version of the Colonel burger. Specifically, this one's teriyaki flavor. Not quite excited about that. Let's have a peek inside. Way too much lettuce yet again. They're really trying to make up for something with greens and vegetables. That's not making up for it though, that's making it worse. Okay, that was just bread and lettuce. Let me get deeper. Oh my days, where is the chicken? This is so messy. And there's nowhere near enough chicken. Like, what's that? This is the chicken patty. Tiny. No, absolutely not. Oh, it got on my floor. No, that stained the carpet. You're going in F tier, my friend. I was considering giving you like D tier, but you ruined my carpet. There is a big brown stain on my carpet now. This is the worst day ever. There's a variety of zinger burgers to get through. I think this is just a classic zinger burger. Nothing special, just like the original KFC type seasonings on a big old chicken breast. Plump chicken, tons of mayo. It's just a step up from the previous one. I'm giving this one a B tier. The Colonel version is just way too little chicken, and this one is a satisfying enough amount of chicken, just they still absolutely destroyed it with mayonnaise. Here's another zinger burger, but this time BLT with bacon, lettuce, and tomato. You can kind of just hear how wet it is just from squishing it in my fingers. What are we doing here? Tomatoes on a chicken sandwich? Absolutely not the right call. Save that for like grilled chicken, not a fried chicken burger. This one is D tier. Honestly, the bacon is not the crispy type. It's like ham, but like undercooked bacon or overcooked ham. It's giving the worst of both worlds, so I'm giving that a D tier. Here's a Zinger Tower burger, but with a mozzarella patty, I believe. I can't really say. I think it's hard to ruin a chicken sandwich by putting more cheese on it, but at the same time, this mozzarella patty does not look very appetizing. I might have been wrong about that. That's pretty good. I think they use chicken thigh meat as well. The mozzarella patty, I'd love some salsa or something on it, but maybe it's hard to tell. I'm getting pretty full. The bites that I'm taking of these burgers are getting smaller and smaller. Yeah, A tier, solid A tier. This one is the cheese zinger burger. It's similar in the mozzarella patty department, except I'm pretty sure this is more like a liquid cheese sauce that is supposed to be covering. Ah, there we go, on the bottom. Plus some pickles, which I don't believe they had on the other ones. You know, the cheese, I don't think it really does much to help. But what does help is those pickles. I'm an advocate for pickles on a chicken sandwich. There should be pickles on every chicken sandwich. That's something all of the other ones are missed, and I probably shouldn't have given them above a B tier just for not having pickles on them. But either way, I'll put that one also in A tier.
Another one.
The extra cheese sauce isn't great, but the pickle really makes up for it. I'm on my last legs, but we've only got a few more to go. Now this is one that I personally go for if I want a chicken sandwich. This is a tower burger, but it has salsa and a hash brown on top of it. So you're really getting the double carb load on this with the bread and the hash brown. But the salsa helps to cut through it. Yeah, I mean, this is one of my go-tos for a reason. I'm just putting this in S tier out of principle. They're missing the pickles, but again, I can kind of let that slide because of the salsa. Overall, really solid chicken sandwich. Can't go wrong with this one. Why do I keep calling it a chicken sandwich? I've been tainted by the Americans. People might not have known this, but I used to be an English teacher here in Korea. And I had to teach American English, so that is kind of why I have the tonality of an American sometimes. I say vocabulary that British people don't usually say. It's just out of habit. I've been away from my homeland for too long. My family likes to make fun of me because I don't say things like pip pip cheerio anymore. The two special menu item chicken sandwiches, I've tried them both on my short form content, but I saved them till last because I know they're good. Which, you know, in hindsight probably wasn't a good idea because I'm full and I hate the idea of even eating another single bite more of food. But look at this monstrosity. This is an abomination. 2 chicken sandwiches, a hash brown patty, cheese, salsa, bacon on the back. Damn, almost missed that. This is wild and it's dripping. They give you a little bag to hold it and eat it with. I'm just taking it out for the camera's sake so you guys can see this. This is built different. I didn't know salsa suited so much being on a chicken sandwich. Remember the first time I ever had this in Korea? It was like 3 years ago. Life-changing moment for me. I still remember that moment, actually. I have a picture of it. Maybe I'll pop it on the screen. No, I won't. I'm too lazy. Unless I did, in which case, good job me. As I said earlier, mash and gravy is new to Korea. They don't usually have that on the menu. And with it, they have brought out this chicken sandwich with mash and like white gravy. Similar to, I guess, what you would get in America. I don't think I've actually tried white gravy before outside of KFC. So I'm not ready to judge the entirety of America's gravy and biscuit culture off of this sandwich. But, you know, as far as sandwiches go, this one's fire. You can really see it, the mash inside of this. Double carbing it up again. This time in a softer, more gentle way for my mouth. Yeah, this was a good one to end on. It's really soothing for my overwhelmed stomach. By the way, the last chicken sandwich was S tier. This sandwich, S tier. I have no regrets putting it up there. I do regret, however, filming this video, so let me know if you want me to do this again because I'm suffering for your enjoyment more than anything. My life is so hard.